Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Lifestyle with Dr. Moby. I'm Dr. Moby, and today we are fortunate to have Win Charles as our guest. Let's welcome Win. How are you doing, Win?
Hi, I'm doing well.
Okay. So, Win would like to discuss with her current mission and lifestyle. So, let's learn more about Win. Win, tell us about your journey.
For those of you that don't know who I am, my name is Win, and I have a physical condition called cerebral palsy, aka CP for short, and I've had that condition for 33 years, and it will not go away. And um, I've decided to make it my gift because of I lost my job due to the pandemic.
Mm,
Due to everything that's going on, I lost my job.
mhm.
So therefore I've decided to make it my gift. I lost both my biological parents, one in 2010
Mhm.
and the other one in 2019.
Wow. So that must be tragic, very sad, right? To lose somebody. That's
Yes, yes and no, but my mom taught me how to be a non-disabled woman. She taught me well enough to be a content creator, and my dad taught me how to fight for my rights. And so basically what I'm doing now is full-time content creation and basically teaching the world about cerebral palsy.
okay. So tell me about, how is, I know you have cerebral palsy for a long time. So tell me, when did you kind of realize, or you got, I know you're actually one of those who has more functioning cerebral palsy. So
Yes.
there are, of course, various grades of it, and you are one of those where you can function a lot and you can actually have great conversation and things. So tell me, when did you realize in your years that you
I
have?
realized it when I at the age of 6, and then when I was in 7th grade,
Mhm,
I got the news that I had CP, but really I didn't understand it until 2020.
mhm,
I got emotionally and physically abused because of it. And I finally, after all that went down, I got, I finally put the bravery stick up and asked a PT and a PT student, I said, well, what do you consider cerebral palsy? More of a bone and joint condition or a neurological condition? They looked at me, they said, when you have a neurological condition, now deal with it. And that's what it is. And I've been dealing with it for 33 years, as I said, but I didn't realize
mhm,
how complex my disability was until 2020.
mhm. So you were age 6 when you realized that you have a condition and you're different from others. So did it make you feel in some way sad?
No, I just thought, okay, I walk a little bit differently. I can't kick a soccer ball straight.
Hmm.
I knew something was wrong with me, but it didn't make me feel sad because I was lucky enough to go to school with all able-bodied people. So they treated me as if I was able-bodied, and I was very lucky that I got I didn't get teased, I didn't get bullied, I didn't get any of that. So for me, I was raised as an able-bodied woman. I didn't, as I said, I didn't know the complexities of cerebral palsy until 2020.
Mhm. So, so you would not know till 2020 that. Okay. So tell me also about some of the limitations you had with CP.
While CP affects both sides of my body,
Mm-hmm,
meaning my right hand is stronger than my left,
mm-hmm,
and it's the opposite sides of my body and my legs,
mm-hmm,
and I can't dress myself, I
mm-hmm,
can't take a shower myself, I cannot cook, I cannot I need help 24/7 daily. I need help.
mm-hmm,
But the all I can do is do raising all I can do by myself is raise awareness for cerebral palsy, and that's what I plan to do.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Okay. Also, tell me about. I see that you have a lot of great books around you. So you love books, huh?
I do. I I do. And unfortunately this library is going out the door in the next couple months. But I do, and I love books, and I'm also a published author, and I have my own three podcasts. So
Wow.
I have Ask Win, and then I have the amazing voices of teachers, and then I have the artwork of CP, which is all about CP. And then I have, and then my work could be found on Amazon. I'm also finishing up a journalism degree as we speak.
Oh wow, that is such amazing. Look at very multi-talented. Congratulations on that.
Thank
and,
you.
and so that means a lot with that even let's say this is a lot even for somebody who even doesn't have any disorder. This is very accomplished. So I think people should look and appreciate you what you have accomplished. Not that you have this condition or that condition, but I think you are just a big brand by your just work. So podcast writing, and you're doing the journalism. That's a lot of work. you know
That's a lot of work for someone with a neurological condition.
so tell me which one you like the most, talking, podcasting, or writing.
I find it, I can write, but I find doing verbal stuff is my passion. I mean, you can um give me verbal stuff all day long. Just I just soak it in like a sponge. I give me typing stuff, ask me to type something up. Due to my neurological condition, it would take me 2 hours. But I managed to do it, and then yeah.
Okay, so you do that. So also tell me about you say you write book, and your publication is on what, CP or other type of
My my publications on CP, I have 3 autobiographies out, and
Mhm,
then I am working on my 12th and 13th book. One is going to be a self-help book based around journalism,
mhm.
and the other one is going to be about podcasting, and I'm getting ready to publish the podcasting one, and then after I finish my journalism degree, or I may start working on a self-help journalism book when I get a moment. And right now I don't have a moment in my life to sit down and write, and then I will start doing that. And so for the rest of my life, I'm going to be a full time writer. My original degree was in education. I don't know whether education hated me or I hated it, but education and I don't get along. We get along as a student. We didn't get along as a teacher. We, I don't, I don't know whether it was me and me being the outgoing personality that I am, or me not wanting to follow the rules. Education to me was like fitting a round peg into a square hole, if you know what I mean. And so I don't know what I don't know what education did to me. I didn't do anything to it, but education and I parted ways due to the pandemic. And so now I'm a full time journalist and a full time content creator with cerebral palsy.
Mm, mm, okay. Oh, that is amazing, journey you have, and that is so fascinating to learn from you. So tell me, beside these podcasting and author, which is already well accomplished, tell me what do you do? What are your other hobbies that keeps you more relaxed or happy?
More relaxed, happy.
Mhm.
I love listening to music, even though I can't do a tune to save my life. And I love listening to music. I love rock climbing. I love biking. I did snowboarding in the past. I'm actually giving that
Wow.
up because my life can't handle it anymore. And so, yeah.
Wow, snowboarding. Wow, that is fantastic. And are you afraid that you might hurt? I mean, I fell a couple of times snowboarding, so it hurts
Well,
pretty bad.
it's not that. It's because I'm actually moving away from the mountain that I love, and I'm actually moving away. And so, and due to the pandemic this year, it's not safe for me to go snowboarding. And due to the program I snowboard with, they have their rules, and let's just say they want to keep their rules, and I don't want to get in trouble with Carolyn Jasmine, so I might as well just move on and do what I can to keep myself healthy in other ways.
Mhm. Okay. Also, tell me a little bit about some of the music. You say you love music too, and you've been listening to a lot of these new singers, or you love them. Tell me a little bit
Yeah,
about your choices.
my choices in music are Bruce Springsteen. I'm a huge Bruce Springsteen fan, and people don't know about that about me. They actually think I like the new age stuff more than I like the rock and roll.
Mm,
But because of my upbringing, I like the rock and roll aspect of it. And so, and they've done studies on how music decreases tone in cerebral palsy, and they've done studies with cerebral palsy and Parkinson's disease and all that good stuff. So listening to music makes me extremely happy.
mm. Okay, yeah, that is very good. So Bruce Springsteen is your favorite. Wow.
Oh yeah. Oh
Which
yeah.
one?
And people don't know that about me. They know more, and I like Coldplay too. People see me more as this new agey person. Not to say that I don't love new agey, but Bruce Springsteen, give me Bruce Springsteen, and I have and my favorite artist that I was lucky enough to see live is Chris Isaacs.
Chris Isaac is your favorite?
Yeah, Chris
Oh,
Isaacs.
yeah,
And
yeah.
so that and so give me music and you just made my day.
Yeah, I wish I could get. I don't know if Bruce Springsteen ever watches our show. I'll say, come and sing for you, or
Oh,
that will be
oh,
such.
that would be the day. That would be the day. I mean, I I think I haven't looked it up yet, but I think with the pandemic and everything going on, I think that actually I know a lot of concerts and a lot of artists or the independent artists, the big artists are struggling because all their concert venues got all messed up.
Mm. I'm gonna share this video with Bruce Springsteen and see what he says. But he should definitely come on our show
Yeah,
and sing for
yeah,
you.
because that would be the ultimate cat's meow because
Mm,
I am a huge Bruce Springsteen fan. And trust me, you guys, I actually at one point and didn't get a chance to do this. I actually looked up could CP qualify for Make a Wish, and no, we can't. And so because my ultimate dream, to be honest with you, is to go um to another live music show, aka the boss. And so my ultimate dream is to see him as a live concert, but that won't necessarily work because they don't come up to where I live necessarily. I'm landlocked in Aspen, Colorado, and it's not good.
we are doing a concert at the end of this month. It's a charity concert, and I will definitely. I have some access to them, so I'm gonna reach out and say, if they, you can of course share it. I'll share with you the link. So that would be wonderful. There are a lot of new singers in it too. I love. I mean, I had a couple of two singers and really love them. He's like Bruce Springsteen. He's really a good guitarist, and I will share his video and with you and name.
Please, please
You'll like it.
do.
You'll like it. But I didn't give up. I'm gonna try to reach out to Bruce Springsteen this
Well,
time
we'll
and
see what
see.
happens. We'll see what happens.
Well, you
And
never know.
yeah,
You never know. Now,
no,
which
you
song
never
you
know.
like? Which one you like for Bruce Springsteen?
Oh, jeez. I like them all. I like them all. Give me Bruce Springsteen and make me happy as a clam. I like them all, quite frankly. I the one thing I will tell you is that give me music or give me some sort of sound and give me podcast, you make me happy as a clam.
Uh,
So it's music and podcasting make me happy as clams, and that's what I do as self care.
I love this Dancing in the Dark. Dancing in the Dark, born in USA, and
I I do too. I think
I
we
mean,
should
I
all
think
play one in the USA after
I watched.
yesterday. I think after yesterday, I think we should all play Born in the USA.
Yeah,
Um, yeah,
yeah,
but
born in USA, and also Dancing in the Dark. I remember his that live video was so great. I mean, you can watch it so many times and just feel kind of really dancing yourself.
yeah,
It is yeah, he is a special quality for sure, and his voice is very unique. So for sure. So yeah, you never know when maybe your
nope,
desire will come
nope,
true and he'll perform one day.
nope. We never know what we'll put out to the universe.
Okay. Now he's actually a nice guy in that he really tries to help a lot of people. So I know that in fact he's a really good guy. So also tell me, do you have any interest in any sports? You say you do snowboarding, right?
I do snowboarding. I
Mm.
also have access to electronic bike, e-bike,
Wow.
and so I like a good bike ride. I
Hmm.
like a good snowboard ride, but snowboarding is also a thing of the past now, and so yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, that would be no. That is good to go out now. What COVID has changed your life? I mean, has it changed your lifestyle or no?
COVID, COVID, I think, well, I know it's changed everyone's lifestyle because I used to be on the road and used to be um, traveling by car every 2 seconds. And it's the week after I flew home. I was lucky enough to go on a business trip to a podcasting convention, and I flew home from that and realized in the middle of Chicago International Airport that I had lost my job. And I realized when I was traveling back from Orlando, Florida to Chicago that I started openly weeping on a plane. And openly weeping is something I don't do. I'm I'm a very sensitive person, but openly weeping in public I don't do.
Mm,
So I don't do openly weeping in public, but I started weeping on a plane and I couldn't figure out why. Well,
mm,
by the time I got to Chicago International Airport and the person I was traveling with, we figured out why. I figured out why I was openly weeping on a plane. And we knew that number one, I my life was going to be turned upside down. Number two, this very good friend of mine was going to be with me for as long as she could, and she worked with me up until last week, and then human dynamics got in the way. But she and I are still friends, and it's amazing for me to figure out okay, you just went on this amazing cultural immersion trip to realize your dreams as a podcaster. Why are you openly weeping on a plane? Well, that's why, because my life got turned upside down.
mm,
I have been locked in my house since two since March
mm,
of 2020, and the only people I see are my stepmom, my stepsister, my aides.
mhm. So yeah, that is very powerful. I'm sure that was a sensitive time. Like you said, you don't cry in public, but that was a lot to kind of digest. And
Yeah, yeah, and I also, and people don't know this, and I also figured out that I on that trip I also had asthma.
oh.
On that trip I also had asthma, and be I'm on quest to get diagnosed with asthma.
Hmm. Okay. Well, I hope you feel better, but continue to entertain us with your podcasts and writing,
Oh yeah,
and
I will. Oh yeah, I will.
and we'll keep reaching out to Bruce Springsteen
Yeah, we
for you.
will. Yeah, we will.
Okay.
And
Okay. So any final thoughts you have, my for listeners?
just do it. Just do it. If you and quit binging it Netflix and YouTube and go back to school. And if you still have a job, you can go back to school. There are a lot of online programs now. The one I'm finishing up my journalism degree at is Ashford University, and they're wonderful. And so now is the time to be learning something new.
Mm, okay. Well, thank you for coming to our show, and it was pleasure
Thank
talking
you.
to you. And people can check out your podcast, books on Amazon.
Aspen could be found everywhere, including the Amazon smart speakers. And my books could be found on Amazon. I Come a Win could be found on Amazon, and that's an audio. That's in Kindle. That's all over the place. And then I could be found at askwin.webelize.com, and people could reach out to me there. And if they want to reach out to me on about being on my podcast, please do. I'm always looking for guests. Ask When is always looking for guests. And then I'm going to kick back up the amazing voices of teachers as soon as I finish my journalism degree, and then we'll see where that lands up.
Okay, well, it was pleasure talking to you. I will actually love to be on your podcast too. So I'll come.
Well, you're more than welcome to
Mm, okay.
DM me.
Uh,
Anyone who's watching this is more than welcome to DM me. Oh, and I also have my own women's empowerment show on YouTube's on Friday at noon Eastern, 10 a.m. Mountain Time, 9 a.m. Pacific. I hooked up with a international broadcasting team and IMTV, and we do that too. So I'm around. I do. This is my full time job, content creation, and I this is my full time job teaching people about cerebral palsy.
oh, I love to have your shows. So we'll air it. I mean, our channel is dedicated to, these causes. So I'll be very happy to air your programs. No problem. Okay, you take care. Thank you for coming to our show, and
Thank you.
take care. Thank you.